Health Qigong. As a health and fitness practice originating in China's age-old Qigong culture, 六字诀, or 6 sounds approach to breathing exercises, combines physical exercise with deep breathing. It helps to get rid of the stale things in the body and mind, and to refresh the whole human frame, and to regulate one's psychological state. Health Qigong, 六字诀, or 6 sounds approach to breathing exercises, the image of a man with a female body doing a Qigong breathing exercise with the mouth open can be seen on a color pottery jar dating from the Ma Jiayao culture, which flourished some 5,000 years ago. This find, unearthed in 1975 in Qinghai province, is testimony to the fact that the ancient Chinese attempted, through deep breathing, to regulate yin and yang, the 2 major elements of existence, and thereby treat diseases and increase the lifespan. Documents of later times contain detailed descriptions of these techniques, including the classic of internal medicine, inscription on the jade pendant for breathing exercise, 雀骨, breathing exercises, and a brocade painting named Illustrations of Qi Conduction, which was found in the 1970s in the tomb of a Han Dynasty high-ranking official in the central China city of Changsha. The painting has some illustrations of the breathing exercises. The term 六字诀 first appears in a book titled On Caring for the Health of the Mind and Prolonging the Lifespan, written by Tao Hongjing of the Southern and Northern dynasties, 420 to 589. A leading figure of the Maoshan school of Taoism, Tao was also known for his profound knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine. In his book, Tao writes, "There is only one way for inhalation, but 6 for exhalation. 虚, 和, 呼, 思, 吹, and 吸. 吹 gets rid of heat. 呼 sweeps away wind. 吸 eliminates worries. 和 promotes energy circulation. 虚 drives out cold. And 思 reduces stress. Similar advice was given by doctors of later dynasties in ancient China. Pronunciation during exhalation. The control of the breathing is the basic characteristic of 六字诀. It regulates and controls the rise and fall of air or vital energy inside the body, and related inhalation and exhalation by emphasis on various kinds of pronunciation. The key to this is quiet exhalation. Beginners may articulate the relevant sound to adjust the shape of the mouth for correct pronunciation. Such articulation should be softened until the skill is mastered, when the breathing can be done silently. The 6 characters in the 六字诀 exercises correspond to the internal organs. 虚 to the liver, 和 to the heart, 呼 to the spleen, 思 to the lungs, 吹 to the kidneys, and 息 to 三焦, the 3 portions of the body cavities housing the internal organs. The pronunciation of 虚. In pinyin, or the standard pronunciation of Chinese phonetic alphabet, the letter X is pronounced as sh in the English word she. U is pronounced as wu in the word wood, but ending with a prolonged I, as in it. The pronunciation is assisted by the teeth. The upper and lower back teeth should be parallel to each other, leaving a gap between the teeth and the tongue, which should be level and drawn slightly backward. During the articulation of 虚, air is slowly exhaled from the gap between the teeth and between the teeth and tongue. The liver will respond when the sound 虚 is pronounced. The exhalation and the articulation of 虚 help to rid the liver of turbid qi, remove blockages in the liver meridian, and regulate its function. The pronunciation of he, similar to the English word her, the pronunciation is assisted by the tongue. When exhaling to pronounce this word, pull the tongue back slightly and slowly exhale air from between the tongue and the upper jaw. As the heart responds when he is pronounced, the exhalation and the pronunciation of he help to rid the heart of turbid qi and regulate its function and dredge the heart meridian. The pronunciation of hu. Like the who in the English word hoover, the pronunciation is assisted by the throat. In the process of exhalation and pronunciation, curve the sides of the tongue up, with the main part slightly down. Thrust the lips out to form a round opening, and exhale through the opening. The spleen will respond when the sound hu is pronounced. The exhalation and pronunciation of hu help to rid the spleen and stomach of turbid qi, remove blockages in the related meridians, and regulate their functions. The pronunciation of s, a hissing sound. The pronunciation is assisted by the teeth. In the process of pronunciation, make the front upper and lower teeth parallel. Touch the tip of the tongue lightly to the inside of the lower front teeth and exhale from between the teeth. The lungs will respond when the sound S is pronounced, and the exhalation and the pronunciation of S help to rid the lungs of turbid qi, regulate their function, and dredge the lungs' meridian. The pronunciation of Tui ch is pronounced as the ch in the English word Chinese, and wei similar to a in wei. The pronunciation is assisted by the lips. Exhale from the throat along the sides of the tongue and between the stretched lips. The kidneys will respond when the sound chui is pronounced, and the exhalation and the pronunciation of chui help to rid the kidneys of turbid qi, regulate their function, and dredge the kidneys' meridian. The pronunciation of xi, like the English word she, but with the tongue touching slightly the bottom teeth. The pronunciation is assisted by the teeth. In the process of exhalation and pronunciation, draw the corners of the mouth slightly back and up. Place the back teeth close to each other and exhale through the gap between the back teeth. The vital energy from the Shaoyang meridian and from the Sanjiao will respond when the sound xi is pronounced, and the exhalation and the pronunciation of xi help to dredge the channels and improve the internal energy circulation and functions of various organs. Step-by-step description of the routines. Ready position. Stand straight with the feet parallel and shoulder width apart, and the knees slightly bent. The head and neck should be upright, without any straining. Let the arms hang down. Look straight ahead and down. Breathe normally with a faint smile and relax the whole body. Starting position. Bend the elbows, with the palms facing up and the fingers pointing to each other. Slowly lift the palms to chest level. Turn the palms inward and down, and slowly press them down until they are level with the navel. Slightly bend the knees to adopt a squatting position. Turn the palms inward and slowly push them out until they form a circle with the arms. Then turn the hands outward, with palms facing in. Straighten the legs while withdrawing the hands and folding one over the other on the navel. Hold this position while breathing normally and looking forward and down. Shu exercise. Unfold the palms so that they face upward. Touch the little fingers to the waist, and slowly withdraw them to the sides along the waistline. Keep the feet in their original position, and turn the upper body a quarter of a turn leftward. Raise and thread the right hand leftward to shoulder level. Exhale, pronouncing shu. Open the eyes wider to stare fixedly in the direction of the right palm. Withdraw the right hand to the side of the waist. Turn the upper body a quarter of a turn to face forward. Look forward and down, then turn the upper body a quarter of a turn rightward. Move the left hand forward to shoulder level. Exhale, pronouncing shu. Repeat the whole routine 6 times. He exercise. Continue from the previous routine. Slightly lift the hands with the fingers pointing forward and down. Bend the knees to assume a squatting position. Meanwhile, move the hands forward and downward about 45 degrees. Then bend the elbows and withdraw the arms a little, bringing the outsides of the little fingers together, with the palms up. Cup the palms level with the navel. Fix the eyes on the palms. Slowly straighten the knees and stand up straight. Bend the elbows and lift the hands to chest level, with the palms facing the chest and the middle fingers level with the chin. Look forward and down. Lift the elbows outward and up to shoulder level. Turn the palms down with the fingers pointing down and the backs of the hands touching each other. While lowering the hands, exhale, pronouncing he. Bend the knees to adopt a slightly squatting position, while moving the hands down to a position level with the navel. Turn the hands inward, with the palms out, and push them slowly forward to form a circle. Repeat the above routine 6 times, starting each time by turning the hands outward to cup the palms. exercise. After pushing out the hands, as in the last section of the previous routine, turn the palms inward to face the navel. Slowly straighten the knees to stand up, and slowly move the hands together to a position some 10 centimeters in front of the navel. Slightly squat down, pronounce hu, and at the same time move the hands out and apart to form a circle. Then bring the hands together towards the navel before moving them out again. Repeat 6 times. Exercise. Continue from the previous routine. Slowly straighten the knees to stand up and lower the arms with the palms facing up and the fingers pointing to each other. Raise the hands slowly to chest level. Lower the elbows and withdraw them to the sides of the ribs. Raise the hands to shoulder height, with the palms facing each other and the fingers pointing up. Pull in the shoulder blades towards the spine by spreading the shoulders and the chest. Tilt the head back a little while pulling in the neck. Look forward and up. Slightly squat down. Pronounce S. While relaxing the shoulders, making the neck straight, extending the hands to the front, and gradually turning the wrists to make the palms face inward. Look straight ahead. Slowly straighten the knees to stand up, and at the same time, bend the elbows and slowly withdraw the hands to a position about 10 centimeters in front of the chest. Lower the elbows and withdraw them to the sides of the ribs. Raise the hands to shoulder height, with the palms facing each other and the fingers pointing up. Spread the shoulders and the chest. Tilt the head back a little while pulling in the neck. Extend the hands to the front while pronouncing S. Repeat the routine 6 times. Chui exercise. Continue from the previous routine. Push the hands forward, relax the wrists, and point the fingers forward with the palms down. Move the arms apart at shoulder height and circle them towards the back of the waist until the palms slightly touch the back. Slightly bend the knees to squat down. At the same time, exhale, pronouncing chui, while moving the hands down from the back of the waist. Bring the arms round to the front of the body to make a hollow holding position in front of the navel, with the palms facing inward. Slowly straighten the knees to stand up, and at the same time, withdraw the hands slowly to the front of the abdomen. with the fingers pointing down at an angle, and the web between the thumb and the index finger pointing to each other. Move the hands backward along the waist until the palms slightly touch the back of the waist. Move the hands from the back of the waist down along the hips and thighs. Bend the elbows to bring the arms from the back of the body to the front for a hollow holding position in front of the navel, with the palms facing inward, at the same time pronouncing chui. Repeat the routine 6 times. Xi exercise. Continue from the previous routine. Lower the hands to a position in front of the lower abdomen. Turn the palms until the backs of the hands are close to each other. The palms are facing out and the fingers are pointing down. Fix the eyes on the hands. Slowly straighten the knees to stand up and lift the elbows and hands to a position in front of the chest. Continue lifting the hands to a position in front of the face. Move the hands outward to lift them in a curved motion to a holding position distant from the head, with the palms angled up. Look forward and up. Bend the elbows to withdraw the hands to a position in front of the chest and level to the shoulders, with the fingers pointing to each other and the palms facing down. Look forward and down. Slightly bend the knees to squat down, pronouncing Xi. Slowly press the hands down to a position in front of the navel. Continue to press the hands down and out to a position about 15 centimeters from the sides of the hip bones, with the palms facing outside, fingers pointing down, the backs of the hands facing each other. Bring the hands towards each other, with the palms facing outside, fingers pointing down. Look at the hands. Raise and then lower them, and exhale pronouncing Xi while pressing the palms down. Repeat the routine of 6 times. Closing position. Continue from the previous routine. Turn the hands so that the palms face inward. Slowly move the hands to a position in front of the abdomen, and place one over the other on the navel. At the same time, slowly straighten the knees to stand up. Look forward and down. Stay still in that position for a while. Rub the abdomen around the navel clockwise 6 times, and then anti-clockwise 6 times, and then counterclockwise 6 times. Let the arms hang loose at the sides. Look forward and down.